Hi, Capricorn. Welcome to your session. This session is your pathway of enlightenment, and we're going to see what messages come out for you. And keep in mind, Capricorn, that you are an earth sign, and all I ask, the only request that I ask of you, Capricorn, is that you do not force any channeled messages. If you are wanting an extended to this session, the information in the description box should navigate you on being able to uh, book time with me on Etsy. There are some options. If you're needing a custom package, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. Let's see. Let me go ahead and start the introduction, Capricorn. For some reason, I'm being guided to tell you that within this session, it doesn't have to be complicated. Okay. And just bear with me. I have to be open to my time or my I'm really pulling on an energy where it's a borderline accessible, and then the remaining of it is in the it's like I have to tread lightly, because what's coming through, Capricorn, it's kind of forbidden. And how I get down, when divine says that I can't, or when access is closed, I do not cross the limit. Okay. So Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition. As an intuitive reader, allow this session to bring clarity, confirmation, and understanding for Capricorn. Give enlightenment and understanding. Thank you. As a side note, you have weaving light and warrior of change. So you are a pattern breaker. You are a what they called the one to end a generational curse. Something that's passed down just keeps on playing out over and over each generation. When it comes to feeling honored spiritually, that's what's forbidden, this light that you're going to receive. And allow your guides to work in your favor. Allow your guides to, it's like taking shifts, Capricorn. It's like when you no longer can persevere forward, allow your guides to continue your perseverance until you're able to get back in line or get back out in the field as being a warrior. So whenever your battery is low, or whenever you have cloud judgment, or whenever you feel a sense of a challenge arising, take a break and allow your guides to clear out the air for you. Don't be afraid of your intuition. Don't be afraid of the lessons. Don't think that lessons that you're going to go through or currently are going through are to break you down. They are to build you up. So you're getting ready to go on a journey of trust. Your trust is going to be upgraded. That's a side note. All right, what messages do you have for Capricorn? Thank you. Surrender. Yeah. Surrender to this enlightenment that's coming in. This enlightenment has nothing to do with the boogeyman. It doesn't have anything to do with devil energy. It doesn't have anything to do with deception. It has to do with a prayer being answered. It has to do with a manifestation that has to process through the sense of teamwork, being a team player with your guides, with people, with the world, and knowing how to adjust not just your frequency, but your light. And in this sense, um, it's kind of like normally I can't recall what they call this where they put the light and then they release it. It's normally to celebrate a love lost one or to release something that no longer serves us in the sense of maturity. Capricorn, when it comes to your maturity, it just looks like you're going to have to surrender to your shadow self, the shadow aspect of your inner child. So, um, I don't want to say operate in being childish, it's just saying that if you're able to identify when you're getting ready to act childish or play out some type of misconduct, you're being asked to not allow those type of um, behaviors to play out because you don't want to miss out of this opportunity that you're chasing that's coming towards you. Normally these are what's being released. This is coming towards you. What's up in the air is inner fracture. Okay. Your challenge currently is letting go of the traditional aspect of yourself, a certain way of thinking, believing, operating. It's going to be hard for you to break that traditional trajectory, that traditional experience, that which you deem as um, the right way. You're getting ready to be pulled from what you think is the right way because it's not the right way. And it's going to be a challenge for you. For some of you, this could be a sense of a way of eating. This could be a sense of, a way of thinking. Uh, the fact that it's connected to the heart, um, you the hurt may feel more damaging, but like I said, it's going to build you up. Yeah. See, emotional sanctuary, messenger of seeds, and explore possibilities. You're getting ready to be rebirthed, which is a beautiful thing, Capricorn. Your insight, everything is going to be afresh, is going to be anew. The challenge is breaking the barriers and releasing yourself what is deemed as a restraint, breaking old patterns, old habits, Capricorn. It says when it comes to exploring of possibilities, it says you are opening to new ways of acting, learning through experiences. Curiosity is your greatest ally now. Try, fail, learn, repeat. Confirmation. All right, that's that spread. Let's see what else comes out for you, Capricorn. What are the messages you have for my Capricorn? When it comes to this enlightenment that's coming into you, that was the borderline of which I was able to have access to, Capricorn. Don't get lost in a situation. that may feel low to you, but it's going to build you up. Pay attention to your nature. It says, let go of fear. And this is in upright. So you are fearless at this time, which is good. And that's confirming, paying attention to your nature. Or if I was to ask you, Capricorn, why you're fearless, do you know the answer? If you know the answer of why you're fearless that answer is gonna help you maintain the balance that you seek. If you are not already seeking it, I don't see you having an issue with peace. All right. I think you need to, what I see here with this fine balance between giving and receiving. When it comes to receiving maturity from people outside of you, you have to understand that people can't match your maturity. So it's going to feel stagnant, but in reality, all it does is create ripples in your water energy. And you see how this sand looks like water, as if it's mirroring as a liquid, and it's sand. So when it comes to your purity and your natural state, there is going to be some type of effect or impact, but it's something that you can definitely level out. It's nothing that is going to take you out of your element. You will see others get out of their element. So finding your balance, you'll be able to maintain that in the question of why you are fearless. Embrace change, Capricorn, confirming your first spread. What does it say? It's inverted. It says, be honest with yourself and your partner. This is in reverse. All right, there's two messages that I have. There's a Capricorn here where you're secretly involved with someone, and then there's a Capricorn here where there's an unjust situation. And that is the reason why change is not happening, because how do I say this? On how you can remove this restraint. Because this could be a secret. And it just feels like if you take the pathway of change, you know that anytime what happened in the dark will come to light. So it just feels like as long as if things are the way that they are, what happened in the dark doesn't come to light. But you know that you have to accept this mode of change. Practicing acceptance, practice self-reflection. And I'm going to share with you what I just typed for myself that I'm going to revisit when I get the answer regarding for myself. I just literally typed in my notes, and it was a question for me, and I'm going to give it to you too. You can write it down and put it, wherever where you will be reminded to answer the question. If you know the answer now, that's good. But I think that this question is going to allow you to experience, and so that the outcome will produce a testimony and you will be able to thrive as an individual. And the question is, are you betraying yourself? So I typed in the question before I came live, and my question that I had for myself was I betraying myself? And the reason why I asked myself this question is because when it comes to the people I love, I want the best for them. And I was challenged in a situation, a verbal challenge, where the individual's perception was negative, and the negative perception that they had was their perception that I did not want them to be successful or to do good in life. And I reflected, I went down the timeline with my experience with this person, And all I can recall is telling this person good things and, how to do good in life and, you know, um, just always positive advice. It was never negative advice. And I remember the last conversation that I had with the individual, I said, I don't want you to feel that I think negative of you. I want you to understand that I worry about you. I am concerned about you. And when I don't know what's going on, you are an adult. But if you could just let me know that you're okay, you don't have to tell me what's going on in your personal life, but just let me know that you're okay. If you don't want to talk verbally, just text me and say, hey, I'm okay. I'm doing okay. You don't have to check up on me because I know that I'm doing the right thing. And I made it clear to them that just because I'm choosing the right path, right? And the path that I'm choosing may not be cool to some, and that's fine with me. I am not pressuring you to try to meet my standards. I just want to make sure that you're okay because I don't like to worry about you. And me releasing my emotions and being vulnerable in the most mature way that I could, it still wasn't accepted. Um, and so the individual, the loved one, expressed how they felt, and they feel that I think that I want them to fail, and that is not true. I did not accept that false narrative. And so I stopped entertaining it because it wasn't getting anywhere. What it was doing was piercing my heart like the Three of Swords. And I think I did a good job with handling it. But as time progressed, and that Three of Swords kept pulling on me. And, I've accepted that I have given too much investment on trying to save the loved one, try to help the loved one. And I had to accept that I was enabling the loved one. And, I have to pull back. And this time I have to stand my ground. And so, what led me to asking myself, am I betraying myself? Is because, you know, with school and with work and being a mother and being an entrepreneur, sometimes schoolwork, it feels like everything is being rushed. And, when I slow down, which I am a turtle, and it's like, how slow am I supposed to move? How slow am I supposed to think? How slow am I supposed to react? How slow am I supposed to be productive? I'm present. And so I had taken a nap. And as was awakening, my mind started to analyze how I was betraying myself. And I wasn't taking out the time of acknowledging my good deeds. I was focusing on what the Three of Swords and trying to find a safe space on how I could remove the Three of Swords, and not realizing that that Three of Swords was being projected on me and I was healed by those wounds. And it just feels like those Three of Swords was trying to find a way to stab my chest or my back again. And so as I release this vulnerable expression to you, Capricorn, you know, just because you are being portrayed, you can accept the fact that you are being betrayed, but do not accept that the betrayal is because of you. If you are showing up, give yourself the recognition and acknowledge that, and figure out ways. I'm answering my question as I speak to you. Figure out ways to create your rules and your boundaries so that you can be able to highlight your maturity, so that you can be able to not be impacted by those who don't know how to say, you know what, Capricorn, you're doing a good job. Thank you, Capricorn, for showing up for me, even when I did not want you to. I understand that I could be a problematic person and maybe I don't know how to communicate, but I'm willing to learn. Sometimes we don't get those versions from people and we expect it, but we don't. And so when it comes to practicing of acceptance, continue to show up with something to, you know how they say never go to someone's house without a gift. It doesn't always have to be something tangible. Um, just always have an open hand, but just be mindful of creating boundaries and don't no longer enable Capricorn. When it comes to practicing self-reflection, you need to open up your eyes so that you can see your growth, so that you can acknowledge your attraction. Okay, it's like your attraction, but you. What is at the bottom of the deck? Practice non-judgment. So try not to be hard on yourself moving forward, Capricorn, and try to figure out an outlet that will create a barrier to prevent judgment that does not belong to you, barrier to prevent the projection on accept how people feel, and learn how to what? Give me a word of advice, please. Learn how to distribute new levels of love. Yeah. So you're getting ready to learn some new potions about love, and when you serve these new levels, these upgrades of love, believe me, Capricorn, people are going to remember. You know how they say people remember the experience? Well, this is a guarantee that people will remember your love moving forward. It will not be in vain or taken for granted. What is the outcome for Capricorn, please? So, if you know that you've been doing the right thing when it comes to serving love, don't worry. If you ever question yourself, ask yourself, are you portraying yourself? And I thank you, Capricorn, for allowing me to be vulnerable in this moment. I was able to answer my question. Thank you. You have justice in reverse to say you may be living in denial. Perhaps you need a tone of wrongdoings. This is a sign that you need to take action. Don't be so hard on yourself, Capricorn. Though handle yourself with maturity and move on with your head held high. It's a very direct message, Capricorn. Those were your pathway of enlightenment messages that came out. Let me pull one self-care card. And don't forget love is kind, and don't forget that love is gentle, Capricorn. I am here to serve you. If you resonated with this session, make sure that you check out the description box or email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. Intuition. Your intuition is on point. Don't allow anyone to make you believe otherwise. Okay. Your first instinct is you need to don't second guess yourself. It says, what if the only resolution you made was to love yourself more? And you're getting ready to experience some upgrades when it comes to love. So without a doubt, Capricorn, when it comes to love, people, places, or things, platonic, family, romantic, just the experience alone, you will not be forgotten. It just feels like when the way you're going to serve this new upgrade of love, just know that if anyone's talking negative about you in places that you are not standing in, love is what saves you. The way you serve love. If you're another zodiac sign and you resonate with Capricorn's pathway of enlightenment, either you have Capricorn placements in your chart or you are in Capricorn's energy at this time. All right, Capricorn, do not forget that love is kind. Do not forget that love is gentle. I'm being guided to pull one more. A message, a doorway message for you, Capricorn. What doorway message do you have for Capricorn, please? In addition to the pathway of enlightenment messages. Nature. Oh. The reason why you are fearless is because of this door of nature. You're a natural, Capricorn. And if you question who you are, it's time to explore the unbound experiences, meaning you have to get out of yourself without any restraints. And the things that you think that you have no interest will create a new spark. Be prepared for your interests to change, and your interest will navigate you into a new experience. Love heals. All right, Capricorn. Don't forget love is kind, and don't forget love is gentle, Capricorn. Until we meet again.